Did it ever happen to you to feel kind of in the background when you're out with your group of friends? Everyone's laughing and doing fun stuff, and you are too, but it's almost like you're a side character and you don't necessarily need to be there in that moment. It's not necessary that you are there. Well, if that's the case and you want the situation to end, in this video I'll teach you just how to become a man of relevance in your group. Right, let's jump straight into the points here. First of all, you will need to go out with them more often. Stop finding excuses continuously not to go out with them, but just be more available. Like, whenever you can, just tell them how things are. Like, okay, I'm available, I can go out. Don't just shy out of it, because there is nothing to lose and everything to gain. Like, you can only have positive experiences with your group of friends. So you might as well just try and go out as often as you can. And obviously don't force it when you actually can't, when you're actually busy, because that makes it even better in a way. Like, when you're actually busy doing something else and you can go out because of that, that's that makes your group of friends realize that you also have other things to do and you don't always have to, rely on them or be with them all the time. So that's in a way even better if you're not always available. In both cases though, just make sure that you are being real. Like, be authentic. If you're available, then say that you are and go out with them. And if you're busy, then don't. That's quite easy to understand, right? Now, second thing is to have firm ideas. Now, what does it actually mean to have firm ideas? Well, if you're always saying I think or stuff like that, if you're always insecure, you get influenced too easily, you're not going to be respected by your group of friends. They're just going to see you as someone with a weak character, someone who gets influenced too easily, and maybe that's because it's the truth. So you need to improve on this. You need to not get influenced so easily, have firm beliefs that you firmly believe in those things, and always stay true to your word, to what you say. If you say you're going to do something, then do it, okay? Because if otherwise, as I said, you're not going to be as respected, and you want to be respected by your friends, I hope. An example for this was that later on today I'm supposed to go to a concert, but I really didn't want to go, and some of my friends also didn't want to go, but there is this one friend that really is firm on this idea that he's going to this concert. And however, I'm very firm on this idea of not going to the concert because of some reasons. And eventually, we argued about this and talked about it, but I made the decision not to go. So I told the friend that bought the tickets to what's it called, like, get the money back for the tickets. Eventually we were able to do this, but okay, that's that doesn't matter. And so my friends also followed through and tried to cancel their tickets, but I was the one that decided this in the first place, and that gave me a sense of leadership because my friends also followed through on what I did. So yeah, that's an example for this second point. Third key is improve your looks. Now I've made a guide on this, and you should go and watch this, and it's in the cards. And the fact is, it was proven. I watched a video the other day about this study that proved, like scientifically proved, that attractive people were respected more, and also it was easier to listen to them in a way, easier to be led by them, so they were better leaders. And that's apparently that's scientific, but bettering your looks has also other advantages like self-esteem, which will further improve your confidence, so your ability to lead, you know. That makes sense, I hope. Fourth thing is to improve your social skills. Now this is kind of obvious, but I mean leadership skill in particular is very very important for this. Obviously I've talked about this a lot in this episode, in this video, but being a leader also means to be there for your friends when they're in need. So when they're, you know, going through a tough time, make sure that you're there for them. So that will build obviously a lot stronger friendship between the two. And also you'll need to hold your friends accountable. And what that means is that maybe, you know, you see them, they're kind of slacking in their training, they're skipping a lot of days in the gym, for example, and then that's when you need to tell them, tell them what you think and what you think they should do to improve, you know, to be more consistent with it. Make sure they notice that you notice that they are slacking. So that would basically what accountability means. And another thing is to make the decisions. Like decision making and problem solving in a way are very very important as for leadership, of course. And even though maybe you made a wrong decision for the group, well, you were still the one that made the decision, and that's good enough in and of itself. And unless you you know, brought the whole group to destruction, it's nothing too deep, you know. You need to be the one that makes the decisions for the group, or at least in most cases, of course. Let's not exaggerate, you're not going to make the decision in like 100% of the cases, but try your best to do so. Now, fifth and last tip is to be authentic. Now, being yourself means obviously not to get influenced, as I said in the beginning, by your friends' opinions, by maybe the way they speak or even the way they dress. You need to be authentic, you need to be yourself, and that, trust me, that will build character, that will build respect from others, and that's very very important if you want to be respected and if you want to lead your friend group, especially because no one wants a shadow of someone else leading them, because when you copy someone else, you're basically just their shadow now, and no one really wants that as their friend, especially as their leader. So that's about it. So yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you got something from this. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you did, and yeah, see you in the next video.